In the last year, we have helped over 250 clothing brands with the website conversion, optimizing their ads, and refining their strategies. So it's fair to say that we have learned a lot. And we have learned about those small details, those little hacks here and there that can explode your business, that can 10x what you're currently doing right now. So today I want to explore these hacks with you and give you a clear understanding on how you can exploit this and use it for your e-com clothing store. Now, one of the biggest profitability killers for online stores are fraudulent chargebacks. This can suck. So Reddit user, the e-com zone, has come up with a pretty clever tactic that helps you fight or mitigate some of these chargebacks. And essentially the way it works is a very simple two-factor authentication with your customers or those high-risk customers, and it allows you to know exactly if that customer actually placed this particular order. So without further ado, let me show you how this looks in the back end. All right, so let's jump into Shopify to show you how this hack actually works. So what you want to do is you want to go to your settings, and then from here you want to go to payments. Under your Shopify payments, you want to click on manage. And if you scroll down towards the bottom, you'll see a customer billing statement. In the statement, you more than likely will see your business name in here, but what they're recommending is that you have your business name, but then you also come up with a unique 4-digit code that you can change throughout time so it doesn't stay stagnant or the same. And that 4-digit code is what we're going to use as the sort of two-factor authentication. So on your end, all you need to do right now is just add these 4 digits to the customer statement descriptor so that moving forward, anyone who purchases from you on their either bank statement or their credit card statement, they will see SP Totally 90s Kid 3009. That's what we want to happen here. After you've done that change in here, you can actually click on save. Okay, that's been updated now. Now, the way that this works is that whenever you go to your orders and you see the list of orders that are coming in, some of them may have a medium or high risk fraudulent alert on those particular orders. Now, whenever you see something like that, that's where you want to click on those orders, and all you want to do is contact that customer. Contact them and ask them for that 4-digit code. Typically, and it's not going to fix everything, right? But typically, when scammers got a hold of someone's credit card, they don't have also access to their bank statements or their credit card, accounts. Usually they maybe get the numbers from just maybe some kind of swipe type of device where they have just your numbers on your card, and that's how they're able to make purchases, because that's probably all they need to make certain purchases online. So the idea here is that you're doing or requiring sort of a two-factor authentication from your customers. So when you see those high risk or medium risk orders, all you have to do is contact that customer and ask them for that 4-digit verification. If they're unable to give you that 4-digit verification, more than likely they are scamming, or it's something that you need to cancel that order and send a refund for this customer. Now again, this doesn't fix everything, but yeah, I think it's a good way to mitigate some of the chargeback that you're going to get on your store. Now, a checkout banner. This is something that not a lot of people are taking advantage of, and I saw this on Twitter by Braxton Manley. He's the owner of Braxton Bands, so they're custom Apple Watch bands. They're not sponsoring or anything this episode, but he posted this on Twitter and I thought it was absolutely genius. It's something that we have seen before, but it's always, I feel like it's done incorrectly. And the way that he's done it, I think it makes a lot of sense. And this checkout banner is simply just having your logo, on your checkout page. But on top of that, just giving you the opportunity to give the customer that extra push, right? In terms of those trust factors or those trust indicators along the way. So just to show you the example of it looks something like this. So as you can see, they have a graphic here towards the very top, and it says Braxley. So it still has their logo on it. And then it says Braxley cares about you, 30-day free return and exchanges, 100,000 plus happy customers right within here. The beauty about this is that this looks great on mobile as well. It actually takes up the whole room towards the top. Desktop, it looks okay. I mean, it's not horrible, but you have to have that image be that size, because for mobile, otherwise things are gonna get, clipped left and right. Here's the original tweet. This is something that they say that it's been working tremendously well for them. And some other brands have been commenting down below saying that they are also going to test this out for themselves. And again, I've seen this done before, but it's always something very sort of generic, right? Where it doesn't really match or align with the brand overall. But as you can see, like this, they're using their fonts, they're using their branding, they're using their logo in order to make this actually look really nice. And I can see 100% why this would work. Now, if you're interested in the actual dimensions of that banner image, it's gonna be 960 by 320. So I have it here on the screen for you. If you want to create this, you can just go to Canva and create a 960 by 320, have your logo in there, have whatever you want to put here in terms of messaging. Usually talking about shipping, returns, exchanges, your reviews, all those things are gonna be important. So think about the things that you would include in a trust badge section within your website. This is just another reinforcement factor that you can put on your checkout page, because checkout pages are usually ones that you cannot do a lot of changes. There's not a whole lot you can do, but this is just a little hack where you can fit some of that trust badge juju into the checkout page. Another example here from another brand is this one. So your purchase helps protect our national parks, 8,000 plus happy customers. Again, it just looks beautiful. It looks good on mobile. I think it looks great. So he also has some other taglines in here. So 10,000 plus donated since 2020, 50,000 followers, 4.98 stars out of 5 with 400 plus customers. So yeah, just something like this. Numbers are definitely going to be things that attract the eyeballs, right? So the fact that I have 8,000 happy customers, the other example had the 100,000 happy customers or the 30-day returns. So having numbers within this graphic would also be beneficial. Like I said, there it is, 960 by 320. Go on Canva, go on Photoshop, create something, put it on your checkout page. Let me know how it works for you. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking on that like button. We drop new videos twice a week for you. Now, understanding your customers' behavior on your website is actually crucial, but analyzing tons of videos and user session data and heat maps can be tedious. So the hack here is that Microsoft has Clarity. So it's a free app that automatically gives you all this information. But there is a little unknown feature of Microsoft Clarity that it can help you get to your end result a little bit faster. So there is AI powered text and visual summaries to identify these friction points and give you just overall the summary of what's happening within these set of videos. So let me just show you an example here. I have a store open here for one of our boutiques. And for example, we have in the last 7 days, we have about 3,000 sessions with dead clicks, which is not good. So what we can do is we can click on this, and this will give us the segment. So we want to click on the video. Now on the left-hand side over here, now we have this sort of segment data, right? Last 7 days, all videos or sessions with dead clicks. Now you can go to individual one of these and actually view the video and see where that dead click was, or you can go to this up here where it says summarize recordings. You can do the top 10 recordings, or you can custom select ones that you know, like, hey, these ones are actually maybe a little bit better, or you have to watch maybe some of the videos. So you can do top 10 recordings. You just sit back and let it do its magic. Okay, and there we have it. So we have our session insights. So we have successful achievements. So it gives you 3 bullet points here of like what some of these customers were able to do. The number at the very end just references back to the video that it's grabbing that information from. And then we have our unsuccessful attempts. It looks like we have a lot of JavaScript errors on different pages. So you can see the video 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost every single video has some form of JavaScript error. So this is something that we definitely want to look into. Some users try to unlock a discount offer by clicking on a pop-up banner, but the banner did not respond or close. That was 3 videos that error right there happened. And then this last one says some users performed dead clicks or rage clicks on elements that were not clickable or did not work as expected. So again, I would say these 2 are things that we could certainly look into ourselves and get a better understanding of why that's happening. So the beauty of this is that you can click on this and it will take you directly to that particular part in the video that this is happening. So this is very, very good because at a glance, you can get these summaries, you can get to the pain points right away without having to scrub through all these videos in the back end and waste a lot of time. This, in a very succinct way, tells you what's happening, what's wrong, and it will show you the actual video and where is it that it's happening. Now, the last hack that we have here is email automation. And I know you may be saying, yeah, email automations, that's cool, whatnot. Like, I have some things set up in the back end, but like email is one of the most critical channels for driving that repeat purchases from your existing customers. So using an app like SendLane or Klaviyo to easily build this email automation flow, it's absolutely necessary. It's a must. We talk about welcome series, cross sells, abandoned cart sequences, and a bunch more. With Klaviyo, they call them flows, which is the same thing as automations. But as you can see here, we have abandoned cart reminders, we have abandoned checkout reminders, back in stock automations, order confirmation cross-sell email, we have customer win-backs. So if they haven't been interacting with our brand for a while, we try to get them back to purchase. So these are all automations and flows that you can do within Klaviyo. Obviously, Klaviyo has some great templates already built in. We have created and sort of designed and crafted our own, which I think do a little bit better than just the standard flows that Klaviyo has here. But Klaviyo has just a great start for those. So as you can see here, with the templates, we have browse abandonment, customer win back, customer thank you, welcome series, post-purchase follow-up. Once you click on them, then you get the whole breakdown of what happens when. You can maybe zoom in a little bit here. You'll see like when someone places an order, wait 1 day, has place order equals to 1 over all time, yes or no. So this will give you the triggers, it will give you all the automations, it will even give you just a very simple draft email. The good thing about our automations is that you get a sort of built email already with our Canva and Photoshop files, where you can then just manipulate them into your branding and make them look really, really nice. But yeah, this is actually, you know, a really good place to start with email automations, but this is an absolute must. If you're not using Klaviyo and you still want to have these automations, I would say use what Shopify gives you out of the box. If you click on the marketing tab here, you have automations and you have some templates that are available for you. Obviously, some of them may require some additional apps, but for the most part, you can use automations and use Shopify email, which you can send up to 10,000 emails per month for free. And then after that, they start charging you. But as you can see, you can do some of the more basic abandoned checkout, abandoned cart, welcome new subscribers, the customer win back, first purchase upsell. So this right here, this set of 9 automations that are just listed here towards the bottom, do them. If you don't have this set up, you need to have these set up. And it's just as simple as just going through each one of these automations. And again, just like we showed here with Klaviyo, it shows you the actual breakdown of what happens and what happens when. If you want these to be a little bit maybe more sophisticated, take a look at Klaviyo's flows and then compare them with what you have here within Shopify email and see if maybe you can add some additional steps along the way. But as you can see, this is just very simple. Just turn on the automation. As long as you have Shopify email installed, this will work for you. As you can see, we have that one active right now, but if we can go into it and edit, you get an opportunity to see some of these things you can do then. Otherwise, you can add more steps, you know, along the way. And then I do want to check the actual templates, because at the end of the automation, this actually sends, right, a marketing email. So this marketing email, like I said, yeah, it looks pretty basic, right? It's just straight up with, you know, the images, product pricing. It doesn't even have our logo in here. So this is something that we definitely want to click on edit email in order to get this looking just right. As you can see, when we click on edit email, then we have the opportunity to, just like Klaviyo, come in here and do our logo instead, and select our image. And this is back when we were working on the Vuori video. Let me just do something like this for now. There we go. You need to refresh the page, but now we have a logo. Now we have, you know, the products. We can change the colors. We can change a few things here within Shopify email. Now, again, it's not going to be as robust as something like Klaviyo or maybe SendLane or Attentive, but it's going to get the job done. And if you don't have anything in place right now, Shopify email and Shopify automations is the way to go. Now, while your competitors are still probably trying to figure out some of the normal things that you have already done in your store, these 4 hacks are definitely going to help you move farther along than your competition. So embrace these, use them, let me know how they work out for you in the comments down below. And if you're interested in looking at the process behind building a $4 billion clothing brand, then watch this video next.